Lanterite should be coming up soon, right? Everyone is... Wonder what this year's theme is going to be. Oh, Paimon can't wait to find out! Let's hit the Liyue Harbor and ask around!
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at liyue Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue. Known as Li's, the flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway...
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue...
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Shen some kind
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wongsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will...
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And...
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're...
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery?
These 3 pieces, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with...
Oh, wait. Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, are we...
Oh, Mora, it is as you say.
Huh? How do
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then all Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitation, evaluating the quality of Noctilucous only after the item made if you return to...
Whoa!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying. Come. How about this? I can take a small sample of all...
Don't worry. I know the rule.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker.
Oh, you flatter me, but if I'd taken off...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits,
What sort of...
while we add the high...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
That would not do.
Oh, Paimon remembered. Now, let...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Judgment!
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetite. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro element. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore get...
Stop right there!
Nice and spicy. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Illusion shattered! You asked for it!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Illusion shattered!
You're toast! Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's... go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the good...
Exactly! That's the one behind...
No problem. If you have your eye on this one...
Then we'll take a box of the third type.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but...
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had... Oh, it's hard to believe. It is said that when our Lord lost his way, well, alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to...
Are you sure?
If not for...
In the safe hands of the liyue and good...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting...
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be...
Well, it's settled.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where...
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparation. The liyue Qixing have agreed.
But when something this big happened... Although with that said, also the...
Traditionally, we call...
Ah, right! That...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps these things are for the authorities in Yujing before the rite is conducted.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue.
Oh, no! But why do you know...
Since the rite of parting has the approval, perhaps each has them in Liyue. Well then, we should go and...
Perfumes?
No. Perfume, silk flower petals.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchant.
Hey, boss, do you...
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and...
My, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to... I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to... Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrologic. By contrast, this variety thrives. Lastly, this silk flowers.
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower?
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
How can I put this? But this silk flower, perhaps you don't like several other, but this is the... Now that's it.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject, did I hear you say that?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is... Since these...
Are you serious?
Why would... If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares?
Huh.
Thank you, boss.
Our skins?
Please.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first world...
Hence, I need you to help by...
So this time we could...
I will wait for you near the statue.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the adventure. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the liyue branch, right? Lan, we need to ask...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the genshin flowers.
Aha! The truth is,
No, they were from medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
the fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks,
That's the word.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying or...
Yang Air?
Yes, that's her.
Great! This.
Well, hello.
What? How did you.
Oh, I heard a rumor. Actually, I was
Snooping around.
What can I say? Relax. I know why you're here. 3 in 1 go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember.
As one of my favorite poems goes.
That went over.
In short, so... Where is that? Somewhere closer to home will...
Adventurer!
Cheap and tasty chop suey! I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can... Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As well, I'm setting... This water will do nicely. Now, I need perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully. You need to keep your... Now, use your strong hand to... Ooh, you're a... Now, take the... Don't forget to do all 3. They look...
Try something new at the...
Wow, the essence is... You must take care to... So please, don't waste a drop. All 3 perfumes are a testament to the lengths you will go to. Anyway, shall...
Paimon wants to hear.
This first one is... The second one is... Finally, all clear? Don't get them mixed up. Good. Be sure... I'll leave you with one who tries to sail 3... Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring Sun.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the center. We've brought the perfume. Did we take too long?
Oh, compared to the watch...
Well,
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a... Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies. Does that mean that
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless...
What a shame.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond...
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of...
Cleansing bell?
At present.
Sure, but...
Ah.
Man, what?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought
What happened?
back in my day, people said that if they heard, but
So that means the...
yes, some say this harbor is like a, well, I shall say no more. Borrow? But it was not originally mine either. He could not dissuade me. It has been meant. Still, though, oh, these old bones are so...
That's right, Granny. And,
All right, children.
do you live...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go...
Oh, youngsters.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is our teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
There is no escape! Stop right there! You can't run!
special teapot and the cleansing bell? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Kyuyun Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
You shall perish! Final warning!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long... As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird?
Oh, don't be sick. But no matter to cry, now that you have come... So, why would I...
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what...
Oh, but this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might... Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I...
That's suspicious. But oh, yes, if you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step? Ooh, what?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various... I will explain it to you. But our...
Oh!
Sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to...
Well, this is We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things.
Finally, I have...
Indeed.
I took the liberty. As for the kite...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. Well then, Granny Shan. I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I was just passing. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and, or perhaps...
How is he not...
Child, you are as fond of jokes as the rite of parting requires help.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Hiring help? Sure.
Adventure.
That's not...
A most fair price.
That won't do, I'm afraid. Five geocrystal flies. Yeah.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of monsters?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of...
That's too little. This is... This price will do.
Oh, help? So what's the...
Let me see. We are...
No problem.
Done.
No, no. Huh? No. Let me think. Deal.
Adventurer!
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui.
You think you can buy us off with... What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. The is...
Everything is fine. Now if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Welcome to Boob.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it's...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be...
Excuse me, sir. Did you... Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only if you showed...
I'm afraid that she's probably right. Zombies are limited to acting with my dear Chi-Chi.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi...
Since when do customers need to do...
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I don't believe so. It's a kind of crossbow turret, located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhang Li...
Apparently not quite.
The cocoa goat is a legend.
Did you want to add...
No. Just that what it looks like. Don't know.
Very well then. Let's start. After millennia of wear and...
So what are we gonna do?
That said, let me think. As I recall, there is a military supply post. If we can retrieve the spare parts...
So, what you...
I have a smattering. With the parts in hand, I could...
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to... It is done. The Guizhong...
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more no...
Hey! So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong...
Are you blind? This area's supposed to be chock full. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it. The next thing you'll be repairing...
Tut tut. It is not we who need...
Want a taste of my hammer?
Justice will prevail! Shine down! Drop your weapons! Lights out! Stop right there! Judgment! Yeah. You asked for it!
A hunter.
You're toast!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Nice and spicy!
You can't run!
A hunter.
Shiver! You can't run! Shine down! Hands where I can see 'em! Punishment!
These little lights didn't know...
Troubling ourselves over the...
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong... What's more, a contraption...
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that...
We won't...
Good idea. We did our best.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment. Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. I'm sorry. I have a... here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know...
Excuse me, everyone. Did you...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was not a sorry state of affairs. The medicine... the snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake...
Don't mind Chung Sheng.
Do you sell everlasting
Everlasting incense?
Whew, at last!
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad that
3 million.
It's a crazy number! We'd never be able to...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, Leslie!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting...
Strange.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything.
That's like 0...
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last... So, you've been eavesdropping.
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I?
One-Wind Bookhouse.
Feel free to look around.
We're looking for the liyue...
Sorry, dear.
Huh? But
The thing is, it barely sold any copies, and the few travel...
Well, that's a shame.
The fact remains that I don't...
Who's Cheng?
A book collector who lives in... He was a regular customer here.
Did somebody say out-of-print book? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered... Apologies, my liege. Since you and I are both in search of lost book... My pleasure.
Should we ask here if they have a copy
Okay,
of the volume of the Tibet travel guide? It's super
I
duper
don't know when I
interesting.
started. There we go. It's perfectly fine now. King Show Quest can wait. Oh, I forgot how to pronounce his name entirely.
Well, as it stands...
Ooh, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. The questions that such travel... To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. Tonight, I shall take you both...
Hole in the wall? And...
Indeed.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Ah, you're here. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet...
If it is to your liking.
Hey, there's even a store...
Besides fine wine. But when I say ambiance...
As you all know, what does it mean to have... Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet merely grasping.
Tianquan Ningguang. Liyue locals, huh?
At last I have
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with... However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, well, in concrete terms, I am...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jue, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her...
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber. Together we shall snip every one of these... And
with that, the what we've received in it will be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon...
And you'd best be on your way now.
Don't worry, we'll...
And that's where I stop for today. It's been my hour. See you tomorrow.